Yeah, Aunt Di talked about that last month when she has an iPhone, and so she knew about it ahead of time, and she was like, oh, and I'm like, oh, I like my Marco Polo and the 2 times, and you can't forward videos anymore, and you can't even do text, like typing words. So I think the Pollard family thing is going away. I don't think people are going to use it if they can't type 2 times things. And they can't type things. It's really unfortunate. I'm really sad about it. But with as often as I use Marco Polo, I am trying it out, the Plus, the 7-day trial thing. And if I like it, then yeah, I'll pay the $5 a month. It sucks though. It really does suck. I was reading the letter from the CEO, and maybe I'm a sucker, but he talked about that they don't sell the information. They could sell all of our phone numbers that are associated to Marco Polo, and then we'd get all kinds of spam, but we don't. So I'm really grateful for that. They don't use our information for likes and whatnot, you know. Algorithms, they don't look at that stuff. They don't, what did the letter say? It also said they don't give us ads. So if we're watching a Marco Polo and I'm in the middle of listening to a conversation or something, it doesn't interrupt me with an ad. And I'm really appreciative of that. So from a business standpoint, I can understand. He even mentions that you probably wonder how Marco Polo makes money. Well, the truth is we don't. And we've always wanted to provide this service, and this was something in the works since January. But then with COVID, we really want to be providing the best service that we can, and without covering the costs of what it takes to keep an app up like this for a long time. We're going to need to start charging membership for the Plus stuff. But Marco Polo will always be free. So if you want the Plus features, please help support us so that we can stay in business, which I think is honorable. If you're going to think of it from a business point of view, that's what made me try out the 7-day trial, and we'll see how I like it. We'll see if I can live without those extra features. I didn't want to, but we'll see if I can live without the extra features after the 7-day trial. But I think I want to continue the 7-day thing after the 7 days. Only because of how often I use it. I don't know how many people use Marco Polo. My friend Carrie, I'm the only person she Marco Polos, so I can see why she wouldn't do it. And I don't know how much d.i.d does, and I could, you know what I'm saying? But I Marco Polo people a lot. It's been my therapy tool. It's been my socializing. And they talked about that also in the CEO letter, and how we're able to stay connected and talk to family more so than ever because of COVID. We're able to stay connected now. Anyway, that's my take on it. And thanks for sharing that video with me today with the full doctor speeches. I thought that was really fascinating. This world, it's going through something. It's going through the biggest stomach ache it's ever had. That's exactly what it is. The stomach ache of our earth is churning and aching and got gas, and it's painful and it's uncomfortable. The whole thing about what our world is going through right now is a giant stomach ache of the earth. And my hope is that when it's all said and done, it takes a giant poop and feels better. And everything is better. And it's got to sort itself out in some grand capacity, whether it's God that's in control, or Mother Nature, or survival of the fittest, or evil, can't prevail over good. I don't know. I can't put my finger on what's going to happen, but something great is going to happen. Something awesome is going to have to happen, like a giant turd to cure the stomach ache. That's my take on it. Don't quote me on it. Well, actually, maybe you could quote me on it, because it might actually might come true. You might say, wow, Crystal predicted that the world was going through the biggest stomach ache ever, and then look at that giant turd, and now the world's better. What is the giant turd? That's sometimes pleasant and sometimes not. I guess it comes from how close you are to it. Let's not get too close to the turd. Let's stand back from the turd. Whatever the turd is, let's just stand back. We don't need to get involved in the turd. Oh, Crystal, you're so weird. Well, I know I'm weird. All right. Anyways, love you. Talk to you later. Bye. I could see you're having a rough time. I've been there. I've felt a lot of the feelings that you're feeling right now. I've got to have more faith in humanity. Let's say I was talking to a woman today on the phone. She said something about all she can do is pray, and she's going to keep praying. And I says, yeah, really, I don't know what else we can do, because if we all put our negative energy out there in the world, negative energy, and we're throwing it all out there, we've seen what that happens. Everyone's worried, everyone's got fear, everyone's got hate, everyone's got intolerance, everyone's got frustration, everyone's impatient, everyone's fed up. I mean, it doesn't matter which side of the coin you're on. We're still two sides of the same coin. And the more negative we put out there, the more riots, the more anger, the more it just... And so I says, if we put all this positive energy out there, like, I hope things will get better, and I pray things will get better, and I believe in humanity, and I believe in, like, and then, so I keep trying to put positive out there, and I'm sure there's a lot of other people that are doing their best to put positive out there too, and it can't be fake, of course. Just put as much positive energy as you can believe in. And I think the more of us that do that, the more of us that feel good before we see good, is showing that we have faith in the good without needing proof that there's good. Right? Faith of a mustard seed and all that stuff. I've got some positive quote things that I saved for myself, and I thought about sharing with you the other day. Only because I want to share more positive stuff. Stuff that helps me stay balanced. Helps me stay on my bicycle. Because any one direction as you're riding on that bike, if you're leaning too far to one direction, you're going to fall. You're going to fall, you're going to crash and everything. So let's balance it out with some positivity. Let's balance it out with some good vibes, with some good you can't control anything. So let's just control what we feel in the moment, right? I'm really happy to hear that you blocked Andrew from seeing your posts. It's disrespectful of him to think that your posting is inviting opposing conversations. I think that there is a time and place where two people of opposing views can have conversations, but to constantly challenge someone on their page, I don't know. I find that to be disrespectful, and I don't think he thinks there's anything wrong with that, which is sad that he doesn't see the errors of his ways. But it's all just, to me, it's all just, I'm going to share what I want to share when I want to share it, and if I don't want to share, I'm not going to share. And if someone says something that I don't care for, I'm just going to keep on scrolling. And if someone says something that I can like and appreciate, I'm going to like and appreciate. But I think he's passionate, and he's putting his passion into things that are not, I don't know, I don't think they're helpful. I guess he just needs to steer his focus somewhere else. So I think it's good that you blocked him. You could even hide his post. You know that, right? You could click on his name. You could say hide him for a week, or hide him for temporarily hide him, I think is what it's called. That way you're not unfriending him and you're not blocking him completely. That's a kind of a drastic stance to take on a family member. I did that with April. But you can hide their stuff so he doesn't even trigger you if you see his stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, I was going to share with you those quotes. I'll be right back. Okay, this is one that helps me find balance. It says, the ego says, once everything falls in place, then I will find peace. But the spirit says, find peace and everything falls into place. And that speaks volumes to me, because it's like that mustard seed faith thing. Rather than needing to see it to believe it, like, I don't need to see that the world is going to be okay. I have to believe that it's going to be okay. So I'm going to believe that it's okay. I can't put my eggs in the basket that it's not. It doesn't serve me. So it serves me to find peace so that things can fall into place. I'm just sharing here. Hold on. Okay, this one I really like. I think it's the last one I'm going to share. It says, anxiety is literally just conspiracy theories about yourself. Anxiety is literally just conspiracy theories about yourself. Because there's conspiracy theories out there, right? My sister's one big believer of them all. And she gets really passionate about it. And if I allow myself to build up anxiety about them, it's basically telling myself that I can't handle whatever she thinks is true. I think that I can handle her to have her beliefs and I have my beliefs. I can handle it, so I'm not going to have anxiety about it. My anxiety that I'm not good enough, or my anxiety that I'm a failure, or that my anxiety that I can't do anything right, or that I'm so messed up. I mean, all those things roll through my mind. And so once I recognize, wait, those are just conspiracy theories about myself. That's not true. Let's question that. Let's dig into that. Let's find the truth to that. What's going on there? It doesn't serve me to do that. So yeah, I'm just learning. I'm learning how to balance myself out, and that's just what I'm sharing with you. If you need to help you balance out. But it's okay if you want to be where you're at, if that's serving you. Like I said, I think I said a few weeks ago, maybe a couple months ago, I don't know how long it was. Just like a Jehovah's Witness came over to my house in 2012 or 13, I think it was. She told me that Jehovah's Witnesses don't believe that, in spirits or angels. So she basically told me that my dad was dead and there's nothing else. Now, one day we will all be reunited, but right now he's just dead. And so we're not going, he's not being an angel looking over me. And I just could not fathom that to be truth. Even if what I believe is not true, I want to believe what I want to believe because that serves me. I want to believe it. Even if it's not true. You can tell me all day long that it's not true. I want to believe it, so I'm going to believe it. It serves me to believe that. So if people want to believe, I told you this a few weeks ago, if people want to believe that there's a virus that could wipe us out at the rate higher than tuberculosis and all that stuff, right? If people want to believe that because they don't want to believe that their government's corrupt, then they're going to believe that. But then if people can't possibly believe that there could be a virus like that, so they think it's all government conspiracy stuff, right? Government is trying to corrupt the world and control the world and turn us into, you know, concentration camp stuff. Yeah, you're going to believe whatever serves you. So there's people that just can't handle whatever the opposite truth is, so they're going to believe what they want to believe, whatever brings them comfort. So if it brings you comfort to think the world is going to shit, then believe that. Because maybe the opposite is too hard to believe. I don't know what that opposite is. I'm just saying, like, for me, it brings me more peace to know everything's going to be okay. And I'm just going to stand back and just let the shit show happen. I can't do anything about it. I don't have millions of followers that can change the world. So my 20-something friends or whatever that I post to is not going to change the world. It's not going to change anybody's mind. No one's ever changed my mind with one post. Yeah, I was thinking this and I was believing that. Now all of a sudden I believe something different. Now it's like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to continue to stay impartial. Not because I don't have my own beliefs and my own desires. I just don't want to get shit on. My mood is more important to me. The integrity of my mind and my attitude is more important to me than getting caught up in the drama. Whatever side I pick, there's drama, and I don't want to get on either side. So maybe I'm not that great of a person because I'm not choosing a side. That's where I'm standing. It's kind of my side. It's kind of my side, is to not have a side. I love you. I think you're awesome. You do you. I'm not judging you. I was just trying to help you not feel crappy. But if you feel crappy and you want to feel crappy, that's okay. I am practicing my art of allowing. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.